Babylon falling down. It's Babylon falling down. Everybody in the place, pull up your hands up in the air and say, we not afraid. We not afraid. Everybody in the place, pull up your hands up in the air and say, we not afraid. We not afraid. I've never been afraid of me. I've not have no fear. I see. Say I the pressure all the years. I don't fear. Bow! Revolution time. Check my wah-wah. Check my wah-wah. Put up your hands up in the air and say, we're not afraid. We're not afraid. Boom! Live and direct. Teacher D and Giddy Money. We no afraid. That's the song I'm listening to. I don't know if you can see it. You can probably see it. Falling ahead. It says Babylon falling down. Pull up your hands up in. I'm waiting you get here. No, I'm not waiting for that. I'm gonna get on my talk. Hold on. Say, we're not afraid. Live and direct. Victory. Victory. That's what I'm going to talk to you about this morning. Victory. Yeah, victory doesn't belong only to those who are strong, but to those who keeping on. Yeah. Boom! Live and direct. I'm back. Everybody in the place, pull up your hands up in the air and say, we not afraid. We not afraid. Babylon falling down. I'm here, live and direct. Yeah. Stronger than ever. He's back. Can't really let go of that thing. It's too much of a positive vibe. Can't let go of what's positive. You know, you have to let go of what's negative. So what's positive? I'm sorry, but I'm keeping it in my life. It's a good boost. It's a good. It's very makes me feel alive anyway. Give a sense of meaning to my life. You know, gives a sense. You gotta find something that gives your life a sense of meaning. You know, and that to me is sense of meaning. It's not only working in Babylon. No, I gotta have significance. You know, we gotta balance success with significance. You want to have an impact here. You want to do something for the whole. Yeah, like I don't know. There's something to do for ourselves, for sure. We have a dream. We have something, a mission, a journey. But there's also a world duty that we should all embrace and really do our. This is how the world's going to change, but now we're all stuck into religions and divisions and stuff like that. So the moment we let go of the nonsense that surrounds us, the moment we start looking around and noticing what surrounds us, you know, just that. I've never done that before I start opening my eyes to life and, you know, say yes to my life. It's to say yes to our life too. And there's people that are strong, that they, you know, strength. Strong means you got to have strength. So your strength can come from many different ways. Your strength can come in a form of money also. You can have strength because you already have money for your dream and you will become strong fast because you have the funds, you have the resources around, you have the team. You know, there's people like that they ascend very fast to their dream, to their goals or stuff because they have the team. But most people are on themselves, you know, when it comes to not chasing, but catching their dreams. You can have resources, you can have like I say, a silver spoon in your mouth. But I think the best, that is not to me the way to really form a character and stuff like that, and build your strength. It's not by having everything given to you. It could be a good way for you too. You know, that could be, you can find your way into this also. It's not my experience, so I cannot speak of it. I've never had anything given to me in life. I had always had to work hard for what I want, and that's my experience. And that I know can build up strength a lot. Maybe you can build up strength the other way too. I don't know. It's not, like I say, it's not my experience, but I had to crawl through shit to get to where I want in life all the time. Even to be here, I had to crawl through shit. Hi, Mandy. How are you? I hope you're doing great. Time to rise up and shine. Yeah. Time to rise up and shine. No, what I was saying now, I forgot. Victory. I was going to talk to you about that. Victory doesn't belong only to those who are strong, who have already strength, or strength in many ways. Like, you can be also strength. You know, to start something, you don't have to be great. You don't have to be strong. You don't have to have everything, all the skills at start. You know, that's not how it works. You develop that over time. There's some people, though, that they get to their skills, they learn things very, very fast. Very fast. These are probably going to win before you, their prize or their stuff. But if you keep on keeping on, I'm part of the one who keep on keeping on, because I've never had anything given in life. Like, I'm working on this dream. You have it live and direct. That's what I'm doing. I'm working on the dream that I have, that we all have. But it's the same dream. It's a dream of life. I want to experience life. So it's the dream of life. It's not so much because I have my dream is to travel the world. I want to travel the world. I want to, that's the dream. It's not to accumulate things. I don't think I can find much wisdom in material things. I think I can find wisdom in experience. By having different experience, by having meeting different people, traveling, man. I'll become a traveling man. Yeah. No, you find a lot of joy into interacting with other people. It's not by staying in our box, in our home, in our gardens, or in our little secluded space that we will experience different vibe. We all have a different vibe. That's why it's important to experience. Life is us. Life is everything. So when you get in touch with other people, also you experience a different vibe. It's different. If I go into India, it's different, obviously, than Quebec. Probably the mentality. I don't know if they run over you with their car when they see you. Me, I try now. This is why I say be the change. Here in Quebec, it's wild on the road. Most places, you put your feet in the street and they will run you over, bro. I'm telling you, they will run you over. If they don't see you, they will run you over because they're so programmed. And the rat race, here's the rat race. Everyone's programming the rat race. That's what I marked today. The rat race is not for me. I realized that exactly the rat race is not for me. So that's why the outside, what did I say the other day? Internal duty, internal work versus the external work. Anyway, I said something like that. I don't remember. But yeah, it might change. The outer purpose. You see, I got it. The outer purpose might change. The outer purpose might change because also I realize the rat race is so not for me. I don't want to know nothing about the rat race. I'm out of the rat race, and I want to stay out of the rat race. I just want to do my thing. I want to work on my skills, on my speech, and that might take a long time too. But that's why I say you have to keep on keeping on. If I give up one day, I might not be here 1 or 2 days. It's not because I'm giving up. It's because it's impossible, or there's no internet or things like that. It might happen. But if I give up on this, to me, it's like giving up on my dream. Man. So what else do I have here than working on my dream? What I'm supposed to do? Just be negative with the rest of people and just Complain? Complain because most people just complain. You know, they complain and they don't do nothing to change. So you got to stop complaining. You got to stop complaining, look at your life and make a change. That's what I was saying in some kind of video yesterday. I'm doing a lot of video on the side of the river. Very beautiful summer now finally arrived in southern Quebec. Cindy, you know what I'm talking about. Electric Cindy. Yeah, yeah. She's here. So where's me wrench? Gone? Yeah, all the wrench are gone. All the wrench are gone. Not just yours, all of them. Because I found it was causing a bit of division. I think you're all mature and old enough to take care of yourself and to act properly. If you don't act properly, like, it's your problem, it's your vibe, it's your... me, I don't get affected by it. Me, I'm so positive that nothing negative can come near me. So it's you dealing with your vibe. It's that's the thing. People think sometimes that what they say or what they do is gonna affect you. Sometimes you're just way too positive for anything negative coming your way, and that's the strength you have to build. That's why I keep on keeping on. I say, you know, you want to be good at playing guitar, keep on keeping on. Painting, keep on keeping on. Doing pottery, keep on keeping on. You know, do it every day. Every day, every time you have a chance, you have a free moment outside of Babylon, because if you have a Babylon work, you still have to do it, take care of your children and that. But when you have a free moment, don't stuck yourself in front of the lobotomizing TV. Work on your dream. You know, I know A2 and Suzanne and Kevin. Kevin is a potter, so I'm probably sure he doesn't waste his time in front of the TV to be good at pottery. You know, to be good at something, you have to practice. And you have to starve your distraction. That's for sure. That's if you want to be good. If you want to be, you can be just have the base skill, but it's not a competition. It's not because it's a competition, but it's a test of pride. I think it's a test of pride here. See if you can own up to yourself. I think that's what life is all about. Me, I see that a lot like this, like a test of pride, not false pride, but pride in yourself, pride in the pride with you. You got to be proud of yourself. If you're not proud of yourself, you will never advance. Like, you got to build up some strength, some confidence, some self-confidence is worthwhile. So that's what Perfect It's Manny says in the song, I'm gonna live it up. Yeah, I'm gonna live it up. Don't let the system hold you down no more. We're gonna live it up. Yeah, we're gonna live it up. For sure, we're gonna live it up. What do you think? We're here to play dead. We're here to play dead in front of the big bear that is Babylon. Hello. It's time to wake up the baby. Time to wake up the baby. Now the baby is awake. Now what the baby will do? Now the baby will start to grow up and own up and take ownership for his life and live his dream. Live the dream that is intended for him, not the dream of someone else. Also, it's important. Develop your own thing. Don't fall into the dream of someone else. Have your own stuff. Create. There's nothing that, I never thought I would be able to create something. Like when I started this, I didn't have the idea. Like yesterday I was saying in the video, Side of the River, I didn't have the idea to come live and direct on YouTube. This came because I developed strength. I came with consistency too. Consistency is the main ingredient in truth. Because if you don't have consistency, you can fall back at any time. So consistency is also a shield. It's a shield. It's a protection. It's a protection. For sure. You get protected once you're consistent in your shit. Whatever you do, you become immune from Babylon. Yeah. You like that, eh? I like that too. Consistency. That's my middle name anyway. I don't care. I love it. I love it. That's my name. Electric Cindy. I like this name. She's very electric. You should see her garden. She's fully hooked on the sacred mission, and she's accomplishing her sacred mission too. Just being here with us, just being together like this, it's you do your part. You give me a lot of strength. First of all, you give me a lot of strength, which allow me to strap myself with the truth and carry on. and carry on. We need strength. Strength can come from the best strength you can receive is from other people. That's the best strength. Money is not the only strength. Some have it easy with money, but the best strength you can receive, the best things in life are free. It's not with money. So the best strength you can receive is with other people giving you strength. And that's going to elevate you so much. That's going to transport you. Look at all the reggae singers I had on the Truman Show. I'm just now, nothing can stop me. Now when I have Yanis Odua, Balik, I want to have all the big band, all the big reggae band in the world. I want to have them on the Truman Show. To me, a man is just a man. I'm going in the dream. I'm diving deep in the dream. That's what I'm doing now, diving deep in the dream of life, and it makes me feel alive. Makes me give my life a sense of meaning, a great, great sense of meaning, and that's what I think is my my calling for sure. Reggae music and interviewing, and I like that. I love to do it. I love to do it. I would do it 7 days a week, non-stop, free, no problem. I love the reggae vibe. I love to exchange with them. I love to reason with people. I love to reason with people that have a conscience, that have activated their mind. No, not all of us have activated that muscle up there. Most of us are very, very not in a state of questioning. You got to be in a state of questioning, questioning everything. But we don't question. We are very comfortably numb. We don't question anything. Anything that goes on TV, that the newspaper, government, schools, all this in the matrix, we swallow all this and we make our life a misery, a misery, most of it, because it's all lies and misery of the mind, not misery, misery in life. You can have a beautiful life even though you're in the matrix. It's just your soul is captured. You don't create a living soul. That the work that we have to do here is not inside this program world. It's much more divine than that. Me, anyway, I stay far from material things because I know that's the game. That's the game. Is material so I want to stay. I just buy what I need. I don't want to know nothing about Babylon and their madness. If my computer breaks, I'll get another one. But so I'm staying with this. Everything is good. So we're staying with that. The microphone is the same cheap microphone I had for a year now. So as long as it's good, we keep going. I'm not. I don't want to consume. Because I know it's going to consume me inside too. And I know it's not about consuming objects and accumulating objects and material things, and all this will help my soul being captured. I got to stay my feet on the ground and my head up high and carry the load. Carry the load. Love. But love is a heavy load to carry. Love is a very heavy load to carry because it's so heavy. It's heavy because a very little amount of us are really carrying the load, the unconditional love. So when you carry it, it's like you carry it for other people too. The load becomes heavy, heavy, heavy. But you must be strong. You must be strong, and you have to carry the load. Whatever comes your way, you can handle it. Don't worry about it. Don't be scared. You might be scared, but it's okay. It means you're about to do something really, really brave. If you're scared, it's okay. You're going to be scared at times. Acknowledge it. It's called life. But don't let it stop you. Just go fast through it. Fast, fast, fast. Do it fast. That's what I do every morning here. Press the button fast. So I'm sure I don't get immobilized and I come, with good vibes, with music, and I pump I put myself in that state of mind. You have to reach that state of mind of freedom, the free mind. We have to free our minds. This is the most work we have to do. We have to strengthen it and free it. Free it first. Free it first from the nonsense, from all the lies and the nonsense. Go back to love. Go back. Pour an enormous amount of love in your heart. Let it flow. Let the love flow. It's already there. Just let it flow. Don't restrain it. We battle with love so much. We battle with love because we don't know if it's always, if we should show love to this, should show love to her or to him, or love is unconditional. We have to learn to, love is something you show also. Just giving something to someone, it's just a little random act of kindness done every day can change the world. The little thing. We're so far gone in the division. It's just a little act of kindness that can replace this world. You know, we need kindness. We need serenity. We need to speak with serenity and kindness, with wisdom. That's what the world needs. We don't need confusion, illusion, and all kinds of Babylonian shit thrown at us to confuse us. We don't need that. We can clear all the confusion and just walk on the path of righteousness. Find your way back home. You know, your way back home is something that we must find in one life. Me, I always been like a bit a seeker for sure. Like I said, today I see so clear why I was like suspicious like that when I was younger. I know today. I know today why I was very suspicious about this world. And my mother could know that I was feeling something. I was always saying it. There's something wrong here. There's my kingdom is not of this world. I was saying that at 16-year-old, listening to Bob Marley, and I knew that I sensed, but didn't sense the big picture. Is we sense it, we sense the truth, we sense a bit of truth, like the surface truth, the matrix truth, but the deep truth, deep down the bottom of the rabbit hole. Not too many of us will go there and experience that real truth that is who you are. That's the real truth to me. What other truth there is? But it's true that the pears could be green, could be yellow. The orange are orange. That's true too. There's a lot of truth. There's not only one truth. My cup is red, and you know that's true. But the real truth is about who we are. That's what we gotta find and bring it out. Bring it out. The world is waiting for you. Yeah. Many people are waiting for you. You don't even know. You know, that's the thing. Is your path. I think our path is already traced. Like, it's what you do in life is not something random. It's hard to match that looking forward. But once you start taking action and you really get into the dream, and then at one point you make a stop and you look backward, you're gonna find that everything match. Everything match, and everything was meant to happen to make you grow, to make you become the person you are today. So don't resist. Don't live in regret for bad stuff you've done or stuff like that. I've done shit in my life. They think I'm perfect. Come on. I've done stuff that I would have to redo it. I would never do it. But this stuff that I've done was still an experience. Whether bad or good, was an experience to make me grow, to make me learn. I've learned from my mistake. I've done mistake in life, but I've learned from it. That's why I'm here. I'm capable to talk about it. No, and I don't care. I don't care what kind of... Anyway, I never killed anybody. I never been really, really bad. J'ai jamais fait de choses. But it's just I was misaligned completely, and not aligned with what I was supposed to be. So I was defaulting to the matrix, to the negative vibration and the distractions and the stuff, the drugs and the... You know, that's what you do now. When you don't know who you are, you default. When you don't know who you are, you default. If you know who you are, none of that stuff will come near you. None of that stuff can even come even close to you, because you know who you are, and you know how powerful you are, and you know you have to protect those vibes, and you know you have something to do here. You don't doubt. You know. When you know rather than doubt, then you'll be able to actualize your potential. Believe me. No, but don't believe me. Don't believe me. I should say that. Experience it. Go into action. Just do it. Yeah. Just do it. We don't need to wait. We wait too much. Mankind is on hold. Mankind is on pause. Boop. Take out the pause button. Start moving forward. That's what we need. We need to go forward. We're going forward. We're going forward because we're starting to question things. We're starting to question Babylon. But we're not starting. We've been questioning it a long time ago, but now it's just that with internet, I don't know, it seems that it's reaching more people. It seems more people are being reached with internet, so it's a good step. We're taking a great leap in awareness. We're starting to be aware of who we are. So Babylon, you better watch out. You're gonna get a surprise soon. Listen, I'm doing my part, do my thing, doing my part for humanity. I make sure I stay connected to to the source, to the good vibration, to the source, to the good side of me. You know, because I have the bad side. We have the good and the bad. You make a choice in life. Heaven and hell, it beats right there in the center of your chest. You decide the rest. Whether you default to the dream of hell, or you don't default, but you take your original pure state that you're supposed to be, and you go into the dream of life. But you're not pure. Where none of us is really pure here, but keep a pure thoughts, and you can be pure up there, pure in the body. It has to detox a lot, but because there's been a lot of freaking toxin in there over the years with Babylon. So detox is good, but detox of the mind also. Detox everything. We have to detox everything. We've been intoxicated with nonsense. Boom! Live and direct. Undo the trauma. Yeah. That's what it is for me. Red Rose. Big up Red Rose. Suzanne. Feeling good. Oh, yeah. I feel wonderful. Feel wonderful as always, but it's just yeah, I feel wonderful. Oh, I'm always on a high vibe. It's just I would like the world to be less confused and less into better vibration, but this will come with work. I know it needs work. It needs us. It needs us to take responsibility also, you know. Take ownership for our life. Responsibility, very, very important, but we have let go of that because we think the government is taking care of things. That's our thing, you know. We think that, oh, there's a government. They take care of stuff. We don't have to do nothing. We can sit on our asses and wait. But they're not going to change anything. It's up to us to voice our voice, and let maximum people know the good news about everything, your good news, especially your truth. You know, voice your voice is speak truth. But you cannot, once you're aligned, that's what I was saying yesterday in my videos. Once you're aligned, you find your center, you find your alignment here in this world, and your mission and your journey and stuff. Not much can come and shake you. You become unshakable. You don't care what, like, people coming with bad vibes is just giving you energy. Like that's what it did to me. Everybody that started to not interpret, but wrongly assess my intention. They give me fuel, for sure. They give me fuel. That's what people. Sometimes we must be. Respectful of the journey of others is very important. The way you do your thing, I'm very respectful. Whether you're in religion or whatever, you're still. I think every man is a seeker. Every man is a seeker. We all seek something. We're all seeking the meaning of life, or not all at the same level. We don't question in depth everything, but most of us question in their life at least once what we're doing here. Everybody has questioned. I don't think no man here is not asking himself the question about God, about himself, about his role here. Or it's just that at one point, you do that often when you're young, when you're younger, when you're not swallowed into the matrix. Then they take over your soul, capture your soul, and you're a drone robot. Before that, you used to think a bit more clear than. But then at one point we default. We default because of having children, the work, and the survival game, and that's my experience. I kind of for 10 years I kind of default because it was comfortable. Yeah. The default zone is very comfortable. It's very. That's why people default often, but we should not default. You know, we have a state, original state. The thing is with Babylon and all the negative vibration, it makes us default into another state that is not us, really. I never felt like, I don't feel today like I was feeling 10 years ago. It's not the same vibe. It's a more alive vibe. At least my life has meaning now. My life has meaning. My life has some kind of meaning. I know it's subtle, it's little when I do it. It's very little. It's not because I'm here to. But at least I'm positive. I'm positive with life, and that can go a long way. If I'm positive, if we stay positive and we stay with our eyes on the prize and really focus, nothing can really come and distract us. It's just about keeping our focus, keeping our habits. Have good habits. It's all about protecting yourself, protecting your positive vibration. That's all. That's a lot what it's all about. I find during my journey here that it's about protecting my vibes and protecting your vibe. It's building strength. You have to find strength in your fears. You might have fears to speak publicly or whatever, but you're not gonna die. I had fear at the beginning for sure, but I realized I wasn't gonna die from it. And if I don't die, it's gonna make me stronger. So anything that I do that I don't die will make you stronger for sure. But you have to do it. You have to do it. Whatever you have to do, your dream, or you have to start. Start somewhere. Start from the beginning, the first step. It's going to be hard. It's really the first month, maybe to the first 2 months to work on your stuff, because you got to build you got to build the character. You got to build the strength. It's the strength. It's the self-confidence that's going to take you a long, long way, because that's what you need is yourself. You need you. You need you present. We're very, very unpresent. We're absent. We're absent of our own life. That's what I felt. I felt I was absent of my own life. Now I'm present in my own life. Present with my soul, with my own thinking. I don't listen to TV. I don't listen to anything of madness, of propaganda, fear propaganda. I think for myself. If I have to, if something happened that it wiped me off from the face of the earth from one day to another, that's the destiny. Let it be. I don't have fear of death. Most fear come from fear of death, because we're afraid of dying. Why? Because we don't live. But now that I'm living, I'm not afraid to die. I'm not afraid to die. First, I have discovered a lot of stuff, so I can go in peace now. So I'm not afraid of dying. It's not something that is on my mind. So most fears come from that, because I don't know, but most of us, the worst is we're afraid of dying, but we're dead when we live. We are dead alive, but we're afraid of dying. It's so maybe because we don't get in touch with life at a high enough level to really, say, fuck death. What do I have to fear death for? I'm here to live. I'm here to live my highest aspiration, my goals, my dreams, my life. We're here to do something with our lives, not stay passive and enough. The passive, perfect absent from my life explains it. Yeah, we're absent of our life. I was there, but absent. That's the same thing of someone like there's people that are here. Family, like most of my family member are here but are absent of your life. Like they're in your life but they're not there, and sometimes death hurts less than someone who's absent. But this is what we do. Because of our absence, we're hurting the whole. We're hurting everything because we're not present. It's the same thing as your mother or your father. If they're not present, and if they're here on earth but not present in your life, it's hurting. It hurts. I lived it. I know what it feels like. I still live it today, but I deal with it. I know that people are absent. We're all absent from life, from our life. We're there. We exist, but we don't meet life with full presence and power. You cannot tell me that. We cannot tell me that our default state is full presence and power. It's not what we're said in school or whatever. There's never anyone that told me, hey, bro, you should meet life with full presence and power. I had to educate myself. I had to unplug to really get in touch with who I was. I had to unplug, because plugged on the madness, you're not going to discover who you are. They're going to keep you away from who you are, and with all kinds of illusion and all kinds of just to subconsciously take your power away. take the power away from you, take your soul away, they capture your soul. You know, there's crocodiles on every corner now, especially on Facebook. Facebook, it's going crazy, the crocodiles in there. There's so much propaganda, fear propaganda, and even from the top Facebooker people that have. But when you see big numbers, look, I'm going to give you an advice. And that advice, anyone, you can remember it. As soon as you find yourself on the side of the majority, take a pause and reflect. When you see a video on Facebook with 10 million views, take a pause and reflect and analyze what they say, because you might have your soul captured on some way in there, and there's always lies. When you see big numbers, me, I really doubt that. Anyway, I can recognize the stuff in there. Like now, the big video that's going around, it's the one of Prince EA and Jim Carrey. It's going viral. Everybody's watching it. But look at Prince EA's video. Come on. Tell me he's not a deceiver. Let's go then. Come back again. But that's what we have to be careful. There's crocodiles. Crocodiles everywhere. And they're on the internet, the crocodiles too. You know, that's a sea of information. So for sure there will be crocodile in there ready to capture our soul. And me, I question a lot of people anyway. But I'm not too much on the social media that much. So it's just when I scroll sometime, I see stuff. Like the other day, I saw that Prince EA video. I'm like, what is that? I look behind him, the black and blue checkered board, and then he's talking about the earth that rotates and all kinds of stuff, all kinds of lies, all kinds of stuff to manipulate people's mind, and very subtle, very fast. Boom! It takes like he didn't talk about the earth rotating for 10 minutes. It was like a 3-second thing. Pooh! In your face. All the madness. And most people in there do not see that. They don't see that. They just... We're being brainwashed. We're being brainwashed, and we're so brainwashed that we don't see nothing now. Soon I'll be totally out of my comfort zone. Northern Lights era. Come. Maybe a new life in the wood is waiting for me. I've dreamed about it for so long. Can't believe it's happening. Bravo, Cindy. Je suis bien fier de toi. No more traffic. No more pure nature vibe only. That's it. Congrats, Cindy. Je suis tellement fier de toi. Ça, tu viens de faire ma journée, certain, là, mais tu me l'avais dit auparavant aussi. You told me before. But I'm very, very proud that Cindy is following her dream. Là. Following her dream. Her dream was to you know, your dream doesn't... First of all, it's going to start with a dream. It starts with a dream. It starts with a vision. You know, then... You make it happen. You make it happen. You take action. And Cindy took great action. And she decided to move out her comfort zone. That's what we need. That's what's going to make us grow anyway. Make us become a better person. Make us hone up our life. That's what you need. You need to challenge yourself. And that's a great challenge you're taking on, Cindy. I'm very, very proud of you. Very proud of you. Go on. Keep on keeping on. You know, that's what the title is. Keep on keeping on, you'll get strong, for sure. You know, you might not have all the skills, all the stuff given to you, but if you go on at it and you keep on keeping on, you're going to get what you want. And Cindy is a go-getter, so she's going to get it, and that's how it worked. That's how we roll. We have to go get it. Don't wait. You know, I'm part of the ones that not believe, that know that you have to swim out to that ship and pull it in. Don't wait for the ship to come in. Go out to that ship. Swim to that big ship out there. Take a chain and pull it in. That's what you got to do. That's the kind of effort you got to put into your dream, into your goals and stuff. You know, you can't wait for the ship to come in. You got to take ownership. It's weird. Everything is with ship, CCC. Research on this. There's maybe a meaning to this. Yeah. The law of the sea. Yeah, Babylonian people. Babylonian are good for coding stuff. They're good for coding. I haven't really lived, but Yeah, in January, I'll be in Northern Quebec. Wow. Yeah, but I'm freaking out. Yeah, but for sure, you know what it is, Cindy? For sure, you're gonna be now that you've taken action. Now it's the nervousness that's gonna kick in because now it's the scary part. It's the unknown. It's the unknown, but that's the scary part. That's the part where it gets very, very exciting. Very exciting because it's the unknown, and you know, for sure, it can be scary at times. But once you're gonna go through it, it's gonna be the first 2 weeks there maybe, and then you're gonna relax and you're gonna enjoy the ride. But yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of courage. But there's no courage without fear. So you gotta go on. You have no choice. You gotta follow. You know, the best thing to do also is to that's it. Put something big in front of you and just dream big, but act bigger. Dream big, act bigger. That's what we gotta do. If we keep that state of mind and keep trying, you can never fail. Can never fail. But just keep in mind you're trying. I'll buy a lamp for artificial sun in the winter. Yeah. My friend in Alaska says it's not the cold that gets to you, it's the dark during the winter. Yeah, yeah. It's not the cold. Like here, the cold doesn't bother me. No? It's the darkness. It's the darkness. That's why I said the other day, as long as the sun shines, we should let the love guide us and be very positive because it's very positive. The energy from the sun is very positive, especially with the blue sky. When there's clouds, maybe the vibrational shift, the vibration change, and your state of mind. Me, when it's cloudy outside, I get more, a little bit, like it affects us. The weather affects us. It affects our state of mind. Like if it's rainy, you saw me at one point here, it was rainy all the time. That's all I was talking about. And now that the sun is there for the last week, I'm full positive. You know, I'm very, that's what it does to us. So yeah, if you have a lack of sun, if if it's very dark in your area, it might affect you. It would affect me too. It would affect me too. I love the sun. I love the sun. It affects me when I don't see it. You know, sometimes here during the spring, we had no sun, like almost 14 days, no sun. You get affected by that, for sure. So you got to make sure you have your either, I don't know if light therapy is the solution. You can probably adapt to it, but it's very beneficial for you. The sun also, that's come on, we know that. But yeah, God is in control no matter what we plan. But you gotta have a plan. Yeah, you gotta have a plan. There's a divine plan. There's a divine plan for sure. But you gotta have your own plan also to attach yourself to the divine plan. That's how I see it. It's a lot about the dream of life. And following your follow your heart. If you know that's something you have to do, like Cindy, she feels it. She felt attracted by that, and that's great, because that's gonna allow us to then after pursue a bigger dream. You know, when you start with small stuff, you start by grinding. You know, you have to grind. You have to grind. If you want something in life, you gotta grind. You gotta be ready to grind. If you're not ready to grind, to put your, if you're not willing to sacrifice who you are for what you're gonna become, might as well give up right now. Go back to sleep. Yeah. I'm telling you. You have to sacrifice who you are for what at any time. At any time, you have to be ready to sacrifice who you are for what you'll become. So that means you got to be ready to grind and grind for a certain amount of time before you get to where you want to go. Like her dream is that, but that's going to give her access to a bigger dream after because she's going to grind. She's going to grind for a year. Yeah. And then she's going to have what she needs to pursue another bigger dream. And then it will be another bigger dream. And then she'll be inspiring a lot of people because she's going after her dream. And people will look at Cindy and say, hey, I can do what she does because she decided to do it. You know, that's all it is. It's just because we stay stuck, we're afraid. We're afraid of the unknown. But it's that everything you want in life, everything you have ever desired, ever wanted is on the other side of that fear of the unknown. You know, that's where we can find the most beauty, the most glory in life is in the unknown. Unknown heaven, but we prefer known hells because that's where we stay, in the dream of hell. Most of us. Don't tell me the opposite. Look at the world. If you think I'm lying here today, look at the world. And you're going to realize that it's not so far from reality. It's pretty close. I don't really know who I am. Would like to. I desire 5-star pampering these days. Presidential suite. Yeah, fuck fear. Oh, yeah, fuck fear, for sure. The only, but even fear itself, it's like a running hamster wheel of fear. Fear should be not even a word that should exist. But yeah, there's legitimate fear. Fear is still, we still have fear. If I have a freaking lion chasing me down the street or a saber-toothed tiger, I'll be in fear. Believe me, I'll fucking run. My heart will be pumping. And no, or if I'm chased by a bear in the forest, you tell me you're not going to have fear? Fear is useful. Fear will make you freaking fly and run, and it's useful. Fear is very useful even for your life. I don't fear so much because it's very useful also if you don't let it immobilize you. It's gonna make you grow. It's gonna make you. So fear is not something we should necessarily say, fuck fear, and say no. We should embrace our fear and just go through it. Just go through it and then discard one fear, discard another, fear of spider, fear of public speaking, fear of this, fear of that, fear of what people think of me, fear. Because we're full of fear. We're full of fear. Fear of, we fear our shadow. Okay, we fear our shadow because I would have been here before. From experience, we fear our shadow because I would have been here before. So, yeah, you got to use it. You got to use your fear to really transport you. And that's the way I see it. It's not because I love fearlessly, but doesn't mean that I don't still have some kind of doubt and fear. Like it's the program is running inside, but the program is running there. You got to run your own program from there, and that program that runs there is not erasable in one day. It's going to take me years to really find out who I really am, the outer purpose and all that. Align the outer purpose with the inner purpose, which is awakening, or call it, or questioning, or I don't know. I feel like I've been awake, but not awake. I don't know. I don't like that thing. It sounds weird because every morning when I get up my bed, I'm awake. So that's why it feels weird, that word, to say to people they sleep or they. I just think it's because we don't have an awareness. We lack awareness. It's not because we're sleeping but yeah, it's an expression also that we say quand on dit on dort au gaz. Tu sais, dort au gaz, il y en a qui dorment. Oui, il y en a qui ça dort au gaz. Mais c'est plus, it's more a state of non-questioning and oblivious to the madness. And we love it. We love the fantasy. We default to it often. We default to the fantasy. That's what we do. Even me. Not so much now. Like I'm trying to I protect myself from the default. Yeah, be a warrior and kick fear in the ass. Exactly. And I asked King Lorenzo exactly to make me a dub plate with the song Warrior. So it's going to be Truman is a warrior, gonna break down all them barriers and free himself from all the stumbling blocks in him way. Truman is a warrior. He can have that soon. I asked him to make me a song. This one and the Stronger. I get stronger every day. The one I was singing the other day. Love King Lorenzo. It's great. So yeah, so I asked him to make me 2 songs, and probably I'll be able to play them on YouTube. I don't know if it's going to be copyright or stuff, but I'll see. I'll see for that. I'm happy Winter is back and 1 hour show too. Yeah. I'll do that 1 hour. It's more my children are gone at school most of the day, so it's like I have a bit more latitude in the morning. So I'm here. I'm in direct. But even that, I wouldn't make time for it. I wouldn't make time. It's just in the summer, the sun too is there. Or like it's not the same sun hours. Like when at 7 o'clock here, it's almost dark outside. And during the summer, the sun is up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So at 7, I'm freaking roasting here already. So that's why I don't like to make it too long. And it's very hot, and it's more nature vibe in the summer. In the winter, I'm a bit more inside for my knee. Also, it's very it's not evident in the cold. It locks, but I don't let that stop me too much. I do what I have to do with what I can do and where I can do it, and I think that's the best thing we can do. Do with our limitation. Do with our. But often we put limitations ourselves. But often there's physical limitation too. I know I feel the pain when I walk too long and this and that. It's not something I can really avoid. It's me. It's with effort. As soon as I do effort, it's boop. But even without effort, it's there, but it's less without effort. But as soon as I start walking, climbing stairs, or anything that requires effort, it's but you know what? People don't care. 80% are glad it happens to me, and no, 80% don't care. 80% don't care, and 20% are glad it happened to me. So I don't let that. I don't let the tragedy of life get to me. I use it as fuel, as motivation. As motivation, we need. That's what we need to find things that can help us to stay motivated, also stay positive, and stay on track. We're distracted. We're taking off track, but not anymore, because now we're live and direct and alive. Yeah. We're alive more than ever before, and it's a great time to be alive. I think we should give thanks for life a lot. We're still here. We're still got a dentist app this morning, and honestly, I'm in fear. The dentist put people a lot in fear, but I don't know. I never had the teeth problem. I've never had the teeth problem. I never ate so much sugar. I never ate candy when I was young, so I have no cavities. I have nothing in my mouth. No plombage, nothing. I never been to the dentist. I think I have perfect teeth. I don't know why, but maybe because of the stuff I eat too. I don't drink alcohol. Alcohol can destroy your teeth also. I don't drink alcohol. I always been somewhat careful of what I was eating. Even if I was drinking milk and shit like that. But no, I never had the episode at the dentist in my life. Never. Never remembered. My mom brought me to the dentist when I was young, but for tooth cleaning and stuff. But even today, I never go to the dentist. I clean my teeth myself, and I have my tools to clean my teeth, and that's it. I'm self-sufficient that way, and I've never had a toothache. Never. Il y a du monde qui ont des mal de dents, là, souvent, là. I don't even know what it is. I can talk to you about that. I have no experience in that field. I don't know what it is. Yeah, Jay is good to me. Oh, yeah. Me, I'm very, very healthy. Other than the knee, other than the physical pain, I'm very healthy. I give thanks for life. I have energy. I'm 44. I have energy like freaking crazy. And I am feeling younger than ever before. Age is just a stupid and ridiculous number, you ask me. It's so fucking crazy how we think that age is going to make us get old and stuff. It makes you get younger. Once you wake up and you start realizing who you are, aging is not going to affect you. You're going to feel younger. I'm telling you. That I experience it because I'm young in there, and I will always stay young, vibrant, and with fire. That's what we need. Fiery people like Chris Burns, #1 fiery motivational speaker in the world. Chris Burns. Check him out. Big up, Chris. Good energy. Great energy. That's what we need. People have energy. I don't know. I saw this guy the other day on Facebook. Chris Burns. That's the first thing I saw from him. He comes on the screen. I'm scrolling down. He comes on the screen. Here I am, Chris Burns, #1 fiery motivational speaker in the world. And he starts his thing, and he very, very great vibe, the guy. So it really got to me, and I'm like, wow, that's what we need. Just not everybody will go to the core of stuff and truth, but without knowing, very often they live their truth. They live their truth without even knowing. They live they carry the truth without even knowing. Very often, that's what it is. I'm not saying it's the case of Chris or anybody else, but very often people do good things, but very much in the matrix. You know what I mean? Very much inside the illusion world, but still very, very connected with the whole. And so it's not about what you know or what you don't know. Or it's about what you do. Man. What you do to make other people's life better. Is it really about what you know or your wisdom or your like what you know more than another man or woman? It's about the influence you can have on other people. That's why there's social media influencers company. Why do you think they exist? Why do you think they try to influence our mind on social media with all kinds of madness? There's companies for that. There's companies that's all they do. And those media influencers are also on YouTube everywhere. It influenced come on, we're all on especially Facebook. That's such a tool for massive propaganda. Woo! Hey, everybody has a phone. Everybody's addict on their phone, and they know it. So they're going to pump the madness in there. Watch out. It's coming out like never before. I see it. I'm like, sometimes I can't hold back. I'm even commenting on Facebook on the Princey stuff, and I couldn't resist. Sometimes I can't resist. It's just, I know why it's not really necessary, but yeah, it is necessary to kind of. But I don't think I don't know. It's so profound the programming. Can we change people like state of mind with just giving them a clue, or I don't know? Is there any clue? Is there like what is the whole thing is fantasy? The whole thing is fantasy. So even what I'm writing is fantasy. This whole YouTube thing is fantasy. The whole Facebook is fantasy. So we're just, I don't know, cultivating more fantasy, or I don't know. I'm reflecting on that. I'm reflecting on that a lot lately. 11 watching. What are you afraid? Just good to you, Janik. Just good to all of us. We're all alive, still here existing. LT fear is instinct, but anti-fear, yeah, that's it. LT fear is instinct. Because, yeah, for sure, there's LT fear. It's not, no, fear is a good thing. It's, especially if you're, like I said, chased by a lion or some kind of big animal. Fear is going to be useful. So you must just, yeah. I write, and Facebook is just another Twitter or Yahoo Messenger, an outlet to write. It's cool. Yeah. No, it's okay to write on listen, it's social. It's okay to write. Like people like more writing than speaking, and that's okay. My thing is speaking. I'm not so much of a writer. I like to write, but I don't know. It's hard to feel the intentions, or I don't know. There's something that doesn't attract me so much in going to Facebook, and maybe it's gonna change. Maybe it's just not my thing. You know, that's possible too. Maybe it's just not my thing. It's your thing. We all have our thing. So let's do it. You know, as long as we do it. Bozo le clown. YouTube is you screw. Yeah, the whole thing is fantasy, man. But what are we gonna do? Like that's why I told myself, okay, everything is fantasy, but what do I do? Just no, I'm gonna stay in the fantasy, but I'm gonna cause a glitch in the fantasy. Gonna cause a little glitch in the matrix. Yeah. So guys, have a great day, and I'll be back another now. I'm going to my chilling spot. Beautiful day. Going on the side of the river, the mid-state. Nature vibes, very important. That's where I mid-state. I do my mid-station. I do my contact with nature. I do my resourcement on the side of the river. I like it. Put my head in the water. Alone. Feels good. Mid-station time. Put my music on. Put some reggae music. Go on the side of the river with my fruit. I'll go pick up 1 or 2 dragon fruit. their own special at the Babylon Supermarket of Hell. The Supermarket of Hell is selling dragon fruit on sale, $3 each. I was like, wow, you're coming with me, baby. Yeah, I picked up 2 yesterday, and I'm gonna pick up 2 again. Gonna go eat my breakfast on the side of the river and mid-state and reflect on life and try to find out why I'm so fucked up. Try to find out why the whole thing is so fucked up, and I'm so fucked up, and the whole thing is so. But the more I reflect, the less fucked up I feel. That's the thing. The more I reflect, the more videos I make, the more I come here, the less fucked up I feel. I'm still a bit fucked up, like all of us. The whole thing is a bit weird. The world is a bit strange. People are strange. That's why we call them stranger, because they're strange. They're strange because they're very, very misaligned. Like there's a misalignment. Sometimes you can feel it so deep. Because distracted, because distraction. Listen, one of the biggest distraction, yeah, for sure is the TV, but the other one is alcohol. Alcohol can distract people a lot. It distracts most of us, and that shit is legal. You can have it in the store. I can go buy something in the store today and kill myself with it. Imagine, and it's legal in the street, and people are losing their mind with this. Be very careful with alcohol. It's the destruction of mankind. If you consume alcohol with very, very big moderation, very big moderation, 1 glass of wine, 1 beer, boom, that's it. You know, that should be the limit. But when we take too much alcohol, also we are becoming possessed by another entity that is not you. When you're drunk, it's not you. You do stupid things also that you wouldn't do when you're sober. So it takes over your personality. It's an entity taking over. Alcohol is the destruction of mankind. If you want to unplug and de-stress a bit, let's smoke some weed. Smoke some marijuana, cannabis. Prefer the word cannabis. Smoke some cannabis, and that's much better. At least you don't lose your mind. You don't do stupid things, and you have more focus, and you have better thoughts, better clarity, better speech, better. Look, I've done every single video here. I'm not. There's not a day I come on YouTube. I'm not. But for me, is like going back sober. It's. I don't know. To me, it doesn't do maybe the same effect as it does to everybody. Me, so it never stopped me from functioning in life. Never. I always use it as therapy, as a meditation tool, as a reasoning tool. Clarity. Clarity is power. You want to have clarity of thoughts. So alcohol doesn't give you clarity. Alcohol will come and knock you down, kill you, take over your spirit. That's why it's called spirits. Spiritueux. Pourquoi? Parce que ça prend ton esprit, ça va prendre toute de ta vie, ça va consumer ta vie, ça va te détruire. And it's never been really my vibe. I thank the divine for that. I give thanks so much that I've never been an alcohol drinker, like addict to it. I've drank beer. There was time in my life I was drinking beer like often, but it's never been a feeling that I really liked. But by experience today, I know it's the destruction of mankind. So be very careful. That's the most herb trees. If you want to unplug, if you need a crutch or something, because you might need it. The well is very low vibration, and also me smoking herb bring me on a higher vibe than the red. So it's very positive. If you talk about the herb, make it something positive. If you use the herb, make it positive. It has to be positive. Don't use the herb for negative purposes or make it being negative. Always positive, and you will find a lot of inspiration also in the. Anyway, me, that's my way to go. I don't fall for their booze and nonsense, fucking alcohol. Stay far from that. I prefer drink water. It's much better, and yeah. You don't chat too much, Red. You don't chat too much. Don't worry about that. You always worry if you chat too much, if you comment too much. Don't worry about that. Let yourself go. You have something to say it. I'm reading it too. And I'm very, very happy to read all your comments. You comment all you want. Don't be worried about that. Even 10 comments in a row. If you feel like doing it, do it. Just do it. I'm not like that. I want people to come out their shell. I think I'm going to limit you in your comments. Other if it's nonsense, if it's personally directed to me and stuff, and with bad vibration, that I don't agree with that because it's not about me. It's about us. Don't make it personal. I'm not even there. I'm just the messenger. The messenger is about the message. Give thanks. What are you saying? Give thanks for the GoPro Haver Vibes video yesterday. Yeah. Sorry, I'm going to make more. I made a lot more videos like that. I'm just putting my GoPro somewhere with the sound of the water, and I sit there and I do my meditation. I put my music on, and I give you guys the meditation vibes. You know, that's to, you know, it's part of the aligning back to our home nature vibes, which we're supposed to do. So I'm saying, okay, we're gonna put a little bit more nature vibes into this, and just great vibe. Like the sound of the water is very very relaxing. Maybe I'll make longer ones. You know, I was thinking of making one a long one, like to go to bed or something. You know, you put that at night. The sound of the water is very. So maybe I'll do that. I'll see today. I'll go beside the same spot. I'll put my GoPro. Maybe I'll bring something a stand because it's hard. I don't want the fucking thing to fall in the water. The other day, the camera almost fell in the water. Like you see me moving it. But I'll try something to get us a good vibes. Yeah, already then. Chat. It will be. Yeah. So herb trees. Fuck the booze. That's it. Stay on the high. Happy, pappy. Joy, full joy. Happy, pappy, full joy. Rise and shine. He's out. Live your dreams and stay positive. Stay positive in the world. Full of negativity, full of crocodiles and parasites. Stay positive. Keep your eyes on the prize. Take action. Live your dreams. Don't hesitate before it's too late. You know, don't hesitate until it's too late. Don't be fake. You'll end up a flake. That's very important. They don't want to end up a flake, so don't be fake. You know, keep it real. From the heart, follow your heart. Do what you have to do. Do what you're called to do. Do what you feel like you're called to do. And don't listen to other people. Don't listen to voices in your head. Just do what you think you have to do, like you're led to do. And don't let people extinguish your flame. There's all kinds of crocodiles around. Just stay true to yourself. Be you. Just be you. The world will adjust. What a better advice. Be you. The world will adjust. Rise and shine. He is out. I love you all very, very much. Thanks, Red, Cindy, for the chat this morning. You girls keep that chat alive. It's terrible, the job you're doing in there. It's very Suzanne, Bozo, Leslie, all of you in the chat. You make that thing very, very much alive. You make more alive, too, by going in that chat and chatting like that. So it's very, it's all about upliftment and progress. Boom! He's out. Uplift mind and progress. He's out. Rise and shine.